Okay, so I just came across this tool called openring-rs that generates a webring from Atom RSS feeds. How cool is that?
Wait, a webring, like connecting different sites together. I thought that was a thing of the past.
Exactly, but it's making a comeback, and this tool lets you embed articles from these feeds in your blog. It's super retro yet modern.
That's fascinating. I mean, it really could create a sense of community again, right? Like bringing niche interests together.
Right? It's like if you took your social media feeds and made them more curated and interconnected. But do you think it's really effective?
Well, I see the potential for engagement, but it might depend on how active the feeds are. What if the content is stale?
That's a solid point, and how does openring-rs handle that? I mean, does it filter out old articles?
Actually, yes. It allows filtering with a date option, so you can exclude articles before a certain date. Smart move.
Nice, that's a good way to keep the content fresh. But what about the technical side? Is it user-friendly?
It seems pretty straightforward. You just need to install it with Cargo and specify a template file. That's not too complex.
True, and the templates use Terra, which is popular, but I wonder, could it be too technical for some users?
There might be a learning curve, especially for non-developers, but maybe the retro charm will draw them in.
Totally, and I like that it respects throttling and sends conditional requests. Seems thoughtful.
Definitely. It's like they considered the impact on the servers, which is surprisingly rare.
Yeah, it really raises the question of how we can create tech that's both innovative and responsible.
For sure, and the progress bar feature is cute. It adds a nice touch to the user experience.
Speaking of experience, how about the error messages? They say they provide better ones using Miet.
Oh, I love that. Clear error messages can save users a lot of headaches. It's all about easing the learning process.
Exactly, but I'm curious, why choose Rust for this project? It feels like an odd choice for a webring tool.
Well, the creator mentioned it was just for fun, but Rust is known for performance and safety, so it makes sense.
Fair enough, but doesn't that also limit its audience? Not everyone is into Rust.
True, but maybe the niche appeal is part of the charm. Plus, it could inspire more people to explore Rust.
That's an interesting angle. It can serve as a gateway for developers wanting to try something new.
Exactly. And who knows, it might lead to more creative projects in the Rust ecosystem.
So if we think about it, openring-rs could potentially influence how we view web content.
Right? It's like bringing back a sense of exploration to the web. I wonder how it'll evolve.
And will people actually use it? I mean, in a world dominated by social media, will a webring really catch on?
That's the big question. It might just need some grassroots enthusiasm to spark interest.
It'll be interesting to see if it actually fosters a real community or if it remains niche.
Exactly. And if it does take off, it could reshape how we interact with online content.
So is there a risk of it becoming just another tool that fades away?
Possibly. It really depends on how engaged the creators and users remain.
And we can't ignore how quickly tech trends change. New ideas pop up all the time.
True, but maybe the nostalgia factor could keep it alive longer than we expect.
That's a good point. Nostalgia is powerful, especially in the digital age.
Right, it's like people are looking for deeper connections rather than just surface-level interactions.
So would you give openring-rs a shot, or does it feel too niche for you?
I think I'd try it out. It sounds like a fun experiment. Plus, I love the idea of rediscovering the web.
Same here, it'll be fascinating to see where it goes. Who knows, we could be part of a new webring revival.
That would be wild. Just imagine the stories and perspectives that could emerge from that.
Absolutely, let's keep an eye on it and see if it starts trending. It could be a game changer.
Definitely. I'm all for adding some rich content back to our web experience.
And that's something to ponder for sure, how to keep the internet vibrant and connected.
Exactly. So many possibilities when we think outside the box, or in this case, the typical social media feed.
Exactly, it's exciting to think about how we can innovate while still appreciating the past.
Totally. And who knows, we might inspire others to create their own unique platforms as well.
Yes, it's all about encouraging creativity and connection. Let's stay curious.